kicked some ass. We had the first part of
And I have corned beef just in time for New Year's.
And then what's it called? It'd be funny, I completely miscalculated. It's like 2 weeks before New Year's, closer to Christmas.
We're like 3 weeks after New Year's. Just in time for New Year's. It's like pretty much over with January.
Okay, so there's this hard room right here. We gotta fight all these guys. Now look at this fucking cavern now. You see how this is gonna be fun? Alright, so I got an idea.
I never know what the correct amount of time to cook cabbage is. Corned beef and cabbage.
This is their done.
It's like, do I leave it in there longer and it'll get softer, or is it just gonna get more tough? Or are my teeth just really bad and it's really not that tough? I feel like you just like rained on their like D&D campaign and they...
Exactly, I had like superior strat that they just could not friggin' deal with. From what I understand, none are going to spawn from behind me. So if I go here, all the enemies are going to come from behind. If I lay down a mine, which I can craft a mine.
Yay.
Item crafted. Lay down a mine. If they are able to get in front of me before I am able to shoot them down, that gives me enough of time to get some space. Again, I'm pretty sure. Yep.
I also find it funny that it's like I run a fitness channel.
Oh, they do spawn from there.
And I am eating corned beef and cabbage at 2 o'clock in the morning. I mean, it's not the worst kind of, like, late night snack, but... Also, don't ever let anybody tell you that your sleep cycle, your natural sleep cycle is unhealthy.
I'm reluctant to use pipe bombs. I got fucking 42 of them.
It's like, I don't know if it's scientific, but I roll with it because it fits my narrative.
Yeah.
But they said that it's like, that, like, humans were, like, built to have, like, night shifts and day shifts to keep away predators. And, like... Oh. So it's like, if you're a night owl, it's not because you're unhealthy and shit. It's like, you're just one of those people that are just naturally awake at night, so trying to put yourself on a normal person's schedule, like, fucks you up, man. I happen to be a night person. My natural sleep cycle is usually somewhere between, like... I usually fall asleep somewhere around 3 or 4 o'clock in the morning and wake up around, like, 12 or 1, 2 in the afternoon. That's what I naturally sleep as if I leave it well enough alone to, like, what I naturally feel sleepy as. And with my new line of work, I no longer have to fight my natural sleep schedule, so I just let it run. Because, I mean, I have absolutely no reason to be up at 7 o'clock in the morning. Fuck that. Because if I get up at 7 o'clock in the morning, I ain't doing jack shit until 1 p.m. anyway, because that's when I start kicking in gear. So it's really just a waste of my time. Though it sucks that we live in an apartment situation, so it's like my workout videos, I have to do those during the day, so I only have like maybe about like 3 or 4 hours of a window to like do my videos in. When I'm awake for like an additional like 6 or 7 more hours, you know?
Do they just keep infinitely spawning? That's the vibe I'm getting, but I'm pretty sure they don't.
You would know. Heisenberg's place was boring, I think.
It wasn't Heisenberg's place. This place is the next place. This is like the test I need to get through to get to his place. You know where my place is? What's your place? Oh, you can't hurt yourself with pipe bombs. Do you not know?
Huh.
You learn something new every day when you play games, you know?
Mm-hmm.
Like pipe bombs hurt. They get up way too fast from a pipe bomb.
Okay, big guy.
Yeah, it's so hard to chew. And it feels like they didn't have that many different enemies in this game either.
Well, there's the werewolves, there's the chicks that have had their blood sucked out, there's the zombies that have their blood sucked out.
Dolls.
Yeah.
The rest of them are
Baby.
mini bosses.
Yeah.
The baby doesn't count. I'm talking about monsters, you know, like... Because I feel like all the other Resident Evil games came out, like, had so much more monsters. Like, what's that one that's in the, mansion?
The first game, Resident Evil?
I guess so.
There's a lot of mansions are a common setting for Resident Evil games.
Oh, the one that you normally play in a mansion.
I don't know, there's really not many I normally play. The only one I normally play really is, the Resident Evil 2 remake.
Then that's probably the one. So, like, it feels like in that one, like, you had, like, bugs, you had fish, you had a shark at one point.
No, that's the original remake, yeah, Resident Evil 1 remake.
And there was the plant monsters.
Yeah, you remember everything.
And then there, hun, you have to realize you play these games a lot.
I
I just
no, I
don't
played-
know which ones they
I
are.
haven't played the first Resident Evil remake in a long ass time. Because I haven't had access to it. It's on the PS3.
It's like they had rats, they had dogs. Like here, they're just like different skin type persons. Some have wings. You know? But they're all like these werewolf creatures. Oh, what do you call them? The crawlers. No.
Lickers.
Lickers, there we go.
I'm actually doing really good from what I'm doing. Well, I wouldn't say really good, but you know what? I got plenty.
And like all the mini bosses felt like mini bosses.
It's like I've got plenty of supplies and crafting material. I should be okay.
Hmm. I like the way you run with it, sort of like a kid that has like something to show you. You know what I'm talking about? Oh, this guy.
Yep,
Forgot about this guy. Or like even in
oh,
that...
look at that! He fucking lands right on me!
Wow.
I was moving the whole goddamn time and he still fucking lands right fucking on me.
Like I'm saying from an outside perspective, it feels like this game doesn't have very many different kinds of enemies.
Yeah, I agree. I can see that.
Like even in the Sheva one.
Jesus! He runs right up there and shoves it in your butt.
Yeah.
And that's okay, because I literally just saved right before I got here. If he does kill me, I'm okay. Oh my lord, that doesn't even stun him! Pipe bombs don't even stun him!
Unless that We will continue fighting this guy in the next episode while I eat more corned beef.
Alright,
Bye.
bye babies.